guys, welcome, welcome, welcome to my first review video. Now, today we are reviewing a game called Crystals of Time. This is a point and click mystery game. Now, I do quotes with the word mystery because there's a lot more point and click and a lot less mystery. But now, point and click games are fine in my opinion, but with this one, you could be clicking on an object and you could be like, technically your pointer's on the object, but there's a certain place you have to click it. Like, let's say you have a pair of binoculars. There's going to be screenshots here in the video that are going to prove my points here of my frustration with this game and why I did not enjoy it. There's times when you can be clicking the object and it is the exact right object, and just to make sure I got the hint and it circled that object and I clicked that object in a different location and then it accepted it. If you're going to have a point and click hidden object game, put the little sensors all over that object so that if you're technically on the object, then you get credit for that. And you can complete the game in a timely manner. The second thing that I did not like about this game is there's no voice actors. It's all just text. It would be so much more interesting to the game players if you just add voice actors. Now, I'm going to compare this game to the classic Nancy Drew games. Those were some good mystery games. They had voice acting, they had interactivity, and you're not finding all of this stuff just in one place. Make your mystery game to where it's more interactive. Now, yes, you did have to navigate around this mansion, but it wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't fun for me. It wasn't enjoyable. I was able to complete it in one day, but it just was not enjoyable to me. As you're going to see from these screenshots, it just frustrated me. And I really did not enjoy the game. I just didn't. I'm sorry. The game developers, if they're watching this, I'm sorry. I just did not enjoy the game. Here's what you can do to fix it. If you take my advice, great. If you don't, okay, I tried to give you help. First thing you can do is please add voice actors at least. Yes, text is great, but in order to have, in my opinion, in order to have a game that your players are going to be interested in, that it's going to be fun for all age groups, just add voice actors. Second thing you can do something like cutscenes in between, like when you're going to the island or when you're coming back from the island and going to the mansion. Just like put a little sailing scene or something in there where you see yourself sailing. Or make it to where you sail the boat to the island. Okay, that would be great. Make it to where it's more... There was one point in the game where when you get over to this island part, you see this hut. Okay, that's all well and good. But to get the key to that hut, there's a broken window. Okay, you take a fishing rod and get a key out of the window that is broken. But when you go inside of the hut and go to a window that is right in front of that broken window, the window's no longer broken. So consistency within the game. Just make it like if a window's broken outside, make it broken inside. Make it consistent. I don't want this to sound like it's a big hate video. Yes, there were good points to the game. But one thing I didn't understand, which I did not take a screenshot of the kitchen, unfortunately. But in the kitchen, if you clicked on the stove, it says this has been used recently. Well, this mansion has cobwebs all over and has been vacant for a very long time. So how in the world could the stove been used recently? That was never explained, and there was no point in the game where anyone at all was in the mansion with you. You have to turn the power back on to the mansion. So how in the world could the stove have been used recently? Now, the end of the game, there's a lot of people that talk. Because you save these people from a different dimension in time. Well, that again just shows a little picture down there. No voice actors. That would help the game so much. Just make it more interactive for your players. And there's times when it'll ask you to find a brush, and I mean I'm an American, and I don't know if they're maybe from England or somewhere, but a brush to me would mean like a hairbrush, okay? Well, no. At points it wants you to find a paintbrush. That would be all well and good if every time you're looking for a brush it would be a paintbrush. At one little hidden object part of the game, it tells you to find a paintbrush. The other times doesn't tell you, it just says brush. What could be added to the game is to fix that is if you scroll over the little word, like let's say I scroll over the word brush, bring up a little tiny picture of it. And then you may say, oh, well, that's free hints. No, just bring up like a little, maybe about that much of the object. Like the brush part of it. Because paintbrushes have longer bristles than actual brushes. So just do that. With that concludes my review. Please look at the screenshots that are going to be following this video. The Steam link to it will be in the description if you want to try this game. But out of 10 stars, I give it 2. Have a great day. Come back for more videos. That's all.